Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here today. I'm so happy. Thank you. So today, I will talk about topics related to cybercriminal and also related to my a little bit about my story. Technically, you guys already know so much about my background already everywhere on the internet, so I don't need to mention too much. Anyway, that of thinking like cyber criminals is the way that I see that it may fit in our daily life because it may help you guys to protect yourself. Especially nowadays, we live online. We talk online, we eat online, everything online. Even we study online a lot. So we need to equip some basic cybersecurity knowledge to be able to defend ourselves in the cyber world. So, on the left picture, you will see so many articles about my past background, my history in the past. And yeah, to be honest, I was a cyber criminal back in the day, like more than 10 years, more than 10 years ago. And I got arrested in 2013 due to my cybercrime activities in the US, and I hacked into like a US system for more than 200 million US identity. And back then, like too young, too dumb, and I got arrested in 2013. I got arrested. I got sentenced in 2015, like 13 years in federal prison. And then I worked myself down, continue to give support to the U.S. government and continue to like improving myself during my incarceration. And then I reviewed my sentence from 13 years to less than 7 years. So I got home in 2020, and until now, I'm working for National Cybersecurity Center in Hanoi for more than 4 years already. To combat against like the cyber criminal. On the right pictures, you can see have many different of my journals. That's how I keep my time in prison. That's how I keep improving myself to my journals, writing my future plans, writing any kinds of philosophies or any kind of ideas. I wrote down. So I wrote like more than 1,000 pages, and a lot of them I've written in English and Vietnamese as well. So, like during that time, I learned a lot about myself, understand deeply about my truly self, and then I see that hacking is not bad. It's just the way how we can apply in our life. And then now I still hacking, but I hack the cyber criminal. I identify them. And then that's why I mentioned about, sometimes the best way to protect is to understand how, the hacker attack you. And then this is the cyber Q chain framework. This is related a lot to my story as well too, because back in the day, before I want to hack somebody, I need to gather information about that company or that person, right? Look like when you get scammed, how they know your information. So maybe better than you. They know your addresses, they know your identity information, right? And they call you, they convince you to a link or to maybe to a website, stuff like that, right? So the first thing is about they call in the cyber Q chain, a very popular framework in the cybersecurity industry is the reconnaissance step. This step is very important, gathering information. Everything we left our digital footprint online so much nowadays. Back in the day, we have only email, right? Maybe Yahoo Messenger. But nowadays, we have so many different social media platforms, right? TikTok, Facebook, and Snapchat, Instagram, on and on. So many ways that we left our digital footprint online, personal information, and sensitive information. So when the hacker got on that, they will go to the second step. They weaponize, like the malware or the malicious website to be able to get your online credential. And the step 3, deliver. As I say, they have so many ways to approach you nowadays, either email or social media, right? And then when they approach you, they lure you to social engineering, which means they manipulate you, to the scam scripting. And then they will lure you to a phishing link, and then you get lost of your account. And then maybe you get hacked as well. So step 4, they exploit. Exploit, which means they will try to execute the code or malicious code on the system on your device to be able to control your device. And step 5, when they be able to install the malware or install any kind of malicious code on your system, they will go to step 6, which means the command and control. The command and control is a very important step that to be able to keep persistent on your system. The hacker, the motivation of the hacker always try to be on your device, be on your system as long as possible to be able to gather the information, and eventually they can sell it, or they can, they can use that to against you. And step 7, which means they can action. Like I just say, they can sell it on the dark web, or they can use that to against you, ransom you, blackmail you. Okay, so the cyber criminal motivation and psychology is always about money. Sometimes they don't even need your data, to be honest. Before, I have like more than 200 million US identity, but I don't use that much of data because those data is valuable on the market. I mean, on the dark web marketplace. That's why the more data the hacker have, the more money they have. So they will try to get more data. So recently, a lot of big tech companies in Vietnam or even in the world, they got hacked because those big tech companies, they got a lot of data. And the hacker, they want this data so they can sell it. They don't need to use that data. So like instance, like before, I only need to sell one information for $1. Imagine I have 200 millions, right? That's 200 millions US dollar right there. So the same way, hacker now, they still the same way like before. But like they equip cybersecurity techniques like, hiding the IP location or moving money anonymously to like cryptocurrency, very popular nowadays. So applying that, we can be proactive defense to understand on that. We can use VPN, to our work to protect ourselves, our like device fingerprint, our IP location, or protect against hackers when you go online or when you go to like internet cafe or a coffee shop. You using like public Wi-Fi a lot, right? So you can use VPN or virtual private network to protect yourself. The hacker the same way, they always use VPN. And practical in a real life practical application, we can see there's the hacker. Like back in the day, I also use like security communication channel. Like before, we don't have Telegram, but now we have so many different ways to communicate. Basically, hackers or cyber criminal now they use a lot of Telegram, but technically, they are more more secure channel than Telegram, like Signal, Wire. This kind of application being used by professional hacker and cyber criminal around the world a lot. Basically, though, like ransomware groups, they use these channel to communicate, and we can use that. The way I usually recommend the people that use those mobile application or these secure communication channel that the cyber criminal they've been using. We can use that because they know they're secure, so we can use that to secure our maybe chat message with other, in the right way. And related to all of that, right? I got arrested because of my digital footprint. Cyber criminal got arrested because of their digital footprint. Because everyone we we go online, right? So many different platforms, and we left our digital footprint. The same way, every step I step on this stage, I left my digital footprint. I left my footprint. On the internet, they call it digital footprint. So we left a lot of our footprints online to social media platform. Your post, any sensitive information, your addresses, your phone number, your email, even your pictures, right? So the hacker usually they want to target you. They have to, like do the active digital footprint or passive digital footprint that you left behind on social media or on the internet. And some of them, you have no control of that. Like this passive digital footprint, right? Sometimes you can't control what the data you got it. For instance, right, you use Facebook. But anybody in here, you may know or you may not know that you are just this product of Facebook or any free online platform. Basically, your data you generated on this platform, they collect it and they gather it and they sell to the advertiser companies. That's their customer. Technically, we can only be considered as a customer when we pay for them. So the moment you use free, it's just product. That's why this company, they make so much money from us. And the same way, hackers, they targeting the company to be able to get the data and then they sell it for other people. Okay, so in real life experience, when I was working as a cyber terrorist investigator, that's my job right now at the moment, that to hunting the cyber criminal who I was before. Technically, sometimes I hunting and I talking to the cyber criminal to the secure communication channel. It's just talking like to myself, in the mirror. But it's fun though. Anyway, I will try to lure them, and I will try to identify them to their digital footprint. And the thing that's based on my experience that in one case, right, for instance, like just last month, that this hacker in Vietnam, he tried to spread malware, through like a fake browser extension. And then he used this data collected from the victims like Facebook credential, cookies, and he sell it to others. So identify him to his domain because the domain, right, I can trace back to find out who registered this domain. And second thing, he leaking the email and the phone number on the internet, and based on that, I trace back and I be able to identify his real identity. And then so yeah, and one thing that's funny that a lot of us we may sometimes we go to coffee shop or sometimes we go to a restaurant, right? And we usually do check it because maybe they give maybe 10% promotion or 10% off, right? So the hacker usually in this case, and maybe 5 out of 10 cases, I find out, that hackers still human, cyber criminals still human. They still go to eat, right? They still go to shopping. So they do check-in on Google Maps. And that's why I find out and I circle the location that potential link back to that threat actor. That's how it's worked nowadays. Like, that's why, at the same way, we can learn from this example that, try to limit your digital footprint on any major online social media platform as much as possible, because you never know, one day you may be targeted. Maybe because you may, not even that with the cyber criminal, but only like general user as well too. Nowadays with the AI and deepfakes, very dangerous. So just watch out and try to remove any unused account or any unused application on your phone when you don't need it. So to limit that. And when you be able to own the lesson here, learn in here, I just say, try to slow down on every action that you do on the internet. Every action. The one thing that the people get scammed a lot, why? Because we move so fast. We click everything so fast. We don't think. And then when we send in the money too fast without verification, all the money gone. And a lot of people ask me, there is any way to recover the money? 99%, you lose that money. 100, very difficult to recover that money. So the lesson here, slow down on every action, on every click that you do online. And related to that, all of that with the digital footprint and about your personal photo, personal picture that you leaking online. The hacker nowadays, one of the cases very popular nowadays is about the unrest AI, artificial intelligence, which means they can use one picture of yourself to be able to convert that or unrest that by using AI to be able to make that picture to become very sensitive picture. And then they use that picture to ransom you, to blackmail you. Let's see. This is one example. It just took like 10 seconds. The hacker or the scammer, they target you and you left so many of your photo, picture online. This is how they done to you. And then they can unrest you. It's just you, that's one picture. And then they, a lot of us, we leak in our social network, like your fans online, like the fan list, we publish it. So they use that picture to threat you, send it to all your fans, and they say you have to pay for some money. That's why, always turn off or setting your privacy, in your social media platform to, the least as possible, try to limit on that. Along with that, the hacker, they can use like AI and deepfakes in many ways, like deep voice, deep face photo, deep face video in real time. They even like using AI for many things, like composing like malicious malware, or even like write scam message or phishing email, right? So the problem is just getting more and more complicated in the cyber world right now, and that's why this is very challenging. That's why we have to be together. We have to keep raising cybersecurity awareness. We have to be slow down on every click that we do online, and sharing this knowledge with your friends, with your people, with your parents at home. So one of the websites I recommend everybody to check it out. This IP Talk. You can put your email here, and it will show down. It will show you all these personal information that you've been clicked online, and you can double check that. You can try to remove that, or you can have some option to be able to secure your account in the right way to the recommendation from this website. All right. So we have 4 things to pay attention and to be remembered. First of all, it's about the proactive security mindset. Second thing about the basic security hygiene and the two-factor authentication, and always put strong password practices. And remember, the number 3 is very important. The list of everything that we have having online right now, that having the two-step authentication on every account that you can. Okay. And the last thing, and the final saying that I want to say: think before you click and protect before you connect. Thank you very much. Have a good day.